I can still remember where I was on the first Sunday of March in 2017 when Dr. Reverend Christopher Perry passed away. I received a text message standing in the sound booth at Dauphin Way UMC, meeting with our team as we were about to pray to begin our worship services there for the day. It was heartbreaking news, and I remember tears in the eyes of our team in Mobile who didn't even know Chris. They were crushed that Chris, an amazing husband, father of 2 boys, pastor, mentor, part-time meteorologist, and friend, had passed away. It obviously impacted the community here in Santa Rosa Beach as well. My daughter Caroline and I drove over for the funeral, and I remember a jam-packed sanctuary, Buddy Mullins singing and people speaking of all that Chris had done for them throughout their lives. It was beautiful, and it was a resounding testimony to a life so well lived. In Romans chapter 13, verse 7, it says to give to everyone what you owe them. If you owe them honor, then give them honor. And as we were thinking about how to best honor Chris, we also knew he was a scholar. He loved to think deeply about God, strategy, mission, and how the local church could impact our world. He was an adjunct professor at Asbury Theological Seminary, the same place where he received his doctorate of ministry, and also the same place where he met his wife Renee, who also graduated from there. Chris was a great mentor to many young seminary students pursuing ordination at Asbury. And our church leadership in that season thought it'd be fitting to honor Chris's legacy by establishing the Perry Memorial Scholarship Fund here at Good News. Now each year we take an offering. We take it in Chris's honor to help students from our area who are answering the call to serve in ministry by furthering their education at Asbury Theological Seminary. And we also invite one of those seminary students to preach with us on that day here at Good News. And during the service, we offer an invitation to folks who may be feeling called into ministry. It's one of my favorite Sundays of the year. Now, if you know anything about seminary, you know that it's not cheap. We want those who answer the call to local church ministry to be able to hit the ground running in our local churches with a world-class theological education and without the burden of student loan debt. Ultimately, at the end of the day, healthy local pastors lead healthy local churches, and healthy local churches transform communities with the message of the gospel, both preached and lived out. Now, these students are going to lead the church into the next generation. They're going to do our funerals. They're going to marry our children. They're going to lead initiatives of change in this world. Now, a call to ministry, I believe, includes a call to prepare. And we as the church want to remind them that they are not alone in this journey. Over the last several years, the number of ministry leaders stepping down from the pulpit is undoubtedly going faster than those stepping up to it. Now, if we want to leave the church better, stronger, more vibrant and alive than we found it, I believe a big part of that is getting behind strong leaders to allow them to thrive in their callings. We quote 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6 around here quite often. Whoever sows sparingly reaps sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. And we want to sow generously into the next generation. And I hope you'll join us, even if it's just in a small way, because when we all play our small parts, really big things can happen. Now you can give to this fund by visiting goodnewschurch.life/seminary or by making a note on a check to the church. So I want to say thanks for your investment. And we also wanted you to hear from a few of the students that we support as they say thank you to you as well.
Thank you, Good News, so much for enabling me to get an education. It is my deepest prayer and just belief that because of this, that I'll be able to use this knowledge that I've gained to help disciple and equip others to live out our calling to build our realities on the life of Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Good News, for enabling me to go to Asbury so I can better serve widows.
Good News, thank you so much for supporting my seminary journey with the Chris Perry Scholarship.
I'd just like to say thank you so much, Good News, for helping students like me attend seminary. It means so much. God bless you all.